Oh, I guess we still have to talk to the Chancellor. Wait for everything to unfold. Speak with the Emperor.
Serene Schwarzer has arrived.
Very good. See him in.
I apologize for calling you here like this, Instructor Schwarzer.
No, it's an honor to have an audience with the Emperor.
Your dances with your sister and Alphen were a sight to behold. Your skills as a lead were just as impressive as the rumor suggested. I'm sure my daughter was very happy.
Well...
I'm only joking. You've helped out Oliver numerous times. You've rescued Alphen twice. And you saved Cedric's life at the end of the Civil War. My entire family is grateful for everything you and the rest of Class 7 has done. As the Awakener of the Ashen Knight, the very same one my ancestor once piloted, you have saved many lives and averted many crises.
So you knew the truth about Emperor Dreikels?
Yes, indeed. As well as the relationship between the Chancellor and yourself.
You know that, too?
Yes, I figured it out somewhere along the way. When I asked, the Chancellor didn't deny it, so I took that to mean my suspicions were correct. He and I have much in common. Both of us have lost loved ones to the foolish schemes of others.
I've heard about the Chancellor, but Your Highness?
It happened long ago. Have you perhaps heard anything regarding Olivert's birth mother?
I may have heard a rumor once. Apparently she was a commoner, but she passed away tragically.
Aw. How nice. Pog. Pog. Yeah, I mean, she was the love of his life. Makes sense. Sad. True. That must be hard though, marrying somebody who you know is in love with somebody else. Aw. Oliver is a good big brother.
I had no idea. But are you sure it's all right to tell me all this?
It's no great secret. Most of the larger noble families already know. But my point is this. Both the Chancellor and I lost loved ones. But our sons yet live. Certainly a unique point of commonality, wouldn't you say?
That's true. Is that why you appointed him as Imperial Chancellor?
It's true that I felt an affinity with him. However, the most important factor was his negotiation of the ceasefire with Libero. The events of Hamel wounded my heart deeply, but I knew I could not allow them to be made public. He managed to get both the four great houses and Libero to concede to his terms and put the 100 Days' War to an end. And so rose the first common-born Imperial Chancellor.
Now I understand. But in the 13 years since he became Chancellor, a lot has changed. The nobles have lost power, while he's only gotten stronger. And he's using that power to steer Erebonia in a dangerous direction. With all due respect, I don't think it's right to sit back and let him continue.
I understand your concern. Olivert's as well. Olivert is more concerned for his brother and sister's futures than anyone. In that respect, he sees the Chancellor as a bigger threat than the nobles do. However, things are not so simple. Regarding myself and the Chancellor, tragedies like Hamel, at times, this nation will make the most tragically foolish decisions. During the War of the Lions, the brothers of the royal family spilled each other's blood and pulled the nation into their feud. The history of Erebonia is smeared with blood and alight with flames, more than any other country.
That's... He's right. Deception is an important tool in politics and war, but the thought of killing your own people as an excuse to invade another country.
Yeah, it's pretty
As
horrific.
a teacher of history, I'm sure you have your own thoughts on this matter. So tell me, do you know the people of Erebonia to have a cruel temperament?
No. The people of Erebonia are sincere and value honor and pride. They think highly of martial skill, but know it is a virtue to use it only when absolutely necessary. The incidents you spoke of, it's almost as though a devil had been whispering in their ear.
True. Would seem like it.
Precisely.
Given the events.
There is something in Erebonia. Something which bends people's minds and steers them toward chaos. Perhaps it could be called a curse. One that has been with us since the founding of this nation. If you've read the Black Records, you may have some idea what I speak of.
The Black Records?
It would seem the Church is seeking them out, but the original writings are in the Imperial family's possession. Only those who succeed the throne are permitted to read them. They are records of the truth of this nation's history, and a prophecy of its future. An inevitable future, no doubt. I'm certain any attempts to avoid it will only cause things to become further warped and twisted. That is one of the reasons I am not putting a stop to the Chancellor's actions.
Sure, I don't know all the details, but both the Chancellor and His Highness understand the situation fully, yet they...
And so, I plan to not avert my eyes.
I don't think there's
and
any other
watch to
way.
the end.
Huh?
As the ruler of Erebonia, the Empire mired in darkness and founded under a curse, I shall watch my sons, the Crimson Wings, the new light of the nobility, and Class 7, both old and new, to see if any of them can overcome the iron will of the Chancellor and light the way to a new path for this nation.
I promise to give everything I have to find this new path. Not just as a member of Class 7, but on behalf of Thor's Military Academy and all its students and graduates.
You're aware that would include both myself and the Chancellor, yes?
Yep.
But all the same, well said.
Welcome back. I'm not sure what you two spoke about, but I trust it was well worth the time.
Yes, most definitely.
Precisely. There is something in Erebonia. Something which bends people's minds and steers them toward chaos.
Reen.
It's nothing. Major, can I ask you something?
Finished with your chat?
Your Excellency.
It would appear you want no need to speak with me about something. I can't take too much time out of my schedule, but I have a room prepared. Shall we?
Huh.
Yes, let's go.
Where are you headed, Ash?
I gotta take a piss. Wanna join me?
I think I'll pass. But let me say this. Don't so much as think about sneaking out.
Huh?
I admit it's a bit nerve-wracking, but this truly is a special event. We should all enjoy it together as Class 7.
Who would have
Don't do
guessed the
anything
pretty boy was
stupid,
just as big
Ash.
of a nag as that wild filly?
Yeah?
Maybe somewhere along the line, I let those guys get to me.
Don't do something stupid,
Oh,
Ash.
is something the matter, sir?
You're gonna regret it.
Oh, yeah, I was just on my way back from the bathroom, but I noticed something strange.
Something strange, sir?
Yeah, it's just around the corner here.
No.
I believe this will be the first time we've been able to speak one-on-one like this. Since, of course, that day 14 years ago.
His Majesty told me. General Craig, too.
So I've heard. His Majesty knows the truth of my circumstances, more or less. Craig and Van Dyke, on the other hand, only know the facts that float on the surface. They remain in the dark as to what truly happened to Brigadier General Gileath Osborne.
Then will you tell me? What happened 14 years ago? Why did you leave me? Why did you leave your son? Why did you become a completely different person? You trampled over everything in your way, robbed the people of their pride and independence, and planted the seeds of the Civil War. After what you did to Jirai, you annexed Crossbelt and North Ambria, and now you're planning a war with Calvard.
Yeah.
At the same time, you're working with the Black Workshop and trying to bring all the darkest parts of the world toward the surface. What are you... No. Why are you doing this?
It sounds as though you've figured a great many things out on your own. First, allow me to commend you for not being consumed by your false hero's title. Very well. I shall start with your first question. After I lost Kasha, I left you in Ymir, and 3 months later His Majesty bid me investigate the Hamel incident. Afterward, I went to negotiate with the Queen of Leburo. The Queen agonized over the decision, but I knew she wanted peace as soon as possible. Eventually, she agreed to the terms of the ceasefire. The noble officers behind everything, led by Lecter's father, were given the death penalty, and the 4 great houses were put in check, all in a single month. In recognition of my accomplishment, His Majesty appointed me Chancellor. I'm grateful to Teo. He accepted my request not to reveal anything to you. But at the same time, it meant I had to sever my ties to both you and him. As a revolutionary, taking on the 4 great houses, I needed to be on my own. I couldn't have anything holding me back.
So her name was Kasia, the woman who gave birth to me.
Once I became Chancellor, I crushed those who opposed me, expanded our railway network, and garnered even more power. Behind the scenes, I also made deals with Ouroboros and joined forces with the Black Workshop. After the incident in Liberl, I cut ties with the Snakes and robbed them of the Black Workshop's loyalty. Then, 2 years ago, I used Rufus to fell the Noble Alliance from within. And ultimately, I stole Ouroboros' phantasmal blaze plan right out from under them.
What even is the Phantasmal Blaze plan? And what are you planning to do with it?
By this point, it's safe to say Ouroboros' goal is no different from their gospel plan in Liberl. The acquisition of Adios' treasures, the Septarian. In Crossbell, they used the false phantasm to awaken the blaze in Erebonia. But the prize they seek is more than simply that blaze. This dark land once housed 2 treasures. The clash between the 2 of them resulted in the creation of the Great One. All the people, things, and history of Erebonia are inexorably entangled in its blessings and its curse. I'm sure you've been able to deduce that much from certain historical documents you've been reading.
Ah, yes.
What are you?
Pardon me, Your Excellency. The Emperor is calling for you.
Understood. That shall be all for now.
Wait! We're not done yet! There's so much more I need to ask. How did you survive being shot through the heart? Are you the same as the Jaeger King, the Steel Maiden, and Siegfried? Or does it have something to do with the scar on my chest and this power I have?
14 years ago, when we were attacked, your heart was punctured by debris. Kasia, your mother, she begged me to save you. So, I made the decision to give my heart to my son. That is the reason Crow Armbrush shot to my chest did not find its mark. I'll leave the rest for you to figure out. It's the same riddle I've given to the Ironbloods. Major, escort him back to the venue. Our gallant hero seems a bit disoriented at the moment.
resin gun that fires gunpowder bullets. Can't be found by metal detectors. Everything falling into place like this is way too convenient. I don't like it.
Don't fucking do it.
Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers.
Don't do something stupid, Ash. You're gonna regret it.
I know His Excellency isn't a normal person, but I believe somewhere deep down he still cares for you.
Huh?
Myself, Lecter, Milliam, likely even Rufus as well. His Excellency has personally lent his help to each of us. It's possible he thought of us as a replacement for you.
Thank you. I'll try to sort through all this, somehow.
I'm ill too.
Rain!
What's up, Nixitron? You're sick?
Instructor Rain!
Is it COVID?
I heard His Majesty called you in to speak with him?
Chancellor Osborne as well.
You spoke with both of them?
You're looking a little bit green around the gills there.
She's right.
No
What
stomach
happened?
cure, congestion in my lungs. I see. That sucks.
I can't talk about it just yet.
Do you have medicine?
All I can say is that nothing is over yet, and something's about to begin. Once this party's over, can we all get together and talk?
Yes, of course. I think I can better explain what's going on behind the scenes now.
If time permits, I'll tell you all about my circumstances too.
We can come too, right?
Yeah, we're all in the same boat at this point.
True.
You too, Toa. Of course. I'll be there.
I got Zyrtec and Neti Pot and some cough syrup. It all kind of
Where's
sucks
Ash?
though. Yeah, that does sound like it sucks.
Huh?
Aside from being sick,
I don't
how's
see
your
him
week
anywhere
been?
nearby.
Have you watched the Major
Wasn't
at all,
he talking
Nixitron?
with you earlier, Kurt?
Yes, he said he needed to use the restroom, though that was some time ago.
Is it happening?
Lecter! Claire!
So that's how the Orphan of Hommel's gonna be used, huh? Claire! Milliam! With me!
Let's follow them.
Oh, where is everyone headed?
Did something happen?
Please wait here. I'll go ask.
He certainly doesn't
No, I've been
check.
going to the office, so I can't, and I don't know how to root now that
But
EG
that's
is
what
not
makes
EG.
him
Fair.
him.
But Shopify. EG is Shopify now, no?
He's a warrior with an iron will, ready to put his life on the line. It's comforting to know such a person is our leader.
Well, well. It would appear you're already fitting in as a member of the group.
Ah, yes, he's an Iron Blood. It's not the same. I see. What can you do?
I plan to make this announcement during the summer festival.
I can't imagine it will be easy. But knowing you, you're already well prepared.
You're too kind.
Pardon the intrusion.
You are...
Ash Carbide of Thor's Branch Campus, Class 7. The third survivor of Hommel. What have you come here for?
Hommel. So it comes back to that yet again.
My left eye's aching real bad. Been that way since I was a kid. That scene is burned into it. Even years later, when I was taking care of my mom, I kept hearing the voice. Kill the vile one. Kill the vile one. The Jaegers that attacked the town were slaughtered. You executed all the masterminds. Hammel's name was wiped off the map. You're the one who let this happen, Emperor. Maybe the Queen of Liberl is just as guilty for keeping quiet. Or maybe the other two, for running away and leaving me for dead. Or even that Scarecrow guy, the son of the mastermind. Hey, tell me. Who do I gotta kill to get rid of all this pain?
The curse.
Sad.
Yes, this is the sacrifice from the prophecy. It is only fitting it be me. But don't aim for my heart. That won't do you any good. Aim here. It would be your best chance of killing me, if there is any chance at all.
Ash, was it? It won't work on him. He's no human. I have my doubts he's even capable of dying.
Your Majesty.
I don't want this young man's actions to be wasted.
Sad.
Ash, I am the one responsible for Hamel.
No, you aren't.
Let
though.
your years of suffering end with me.
No.
Why the hell would you...
No, Ash. You shouldn't have done that.
What?
Damn it! He needs medical attention!
Luxonis medicurium. Father! But Princess! Be strong, Your Highness.
Get the medics! He's lost too much blood! Be careful moving him!
Is he the one responsible?
Yes. Unfortunately.
I thought we'd captured all the Calvardian agents. Is there a chance he was one of them?
No, I
A
don't
Verne
think
Company
so.
gun made with resin parts. It would not have been found by a metal detector. Unfortunately. I cannot deny the possibility.
That's bullshit, and you know it. He's an orphan from Hamel. You guys all know that. Not a Calvardian agent, never been in Calvard. You guys have been keeping track of his whereabouts, I would presume. Seems like something the Intelligent Division would do. Sure, they knew exactly what went down. Sure, Osborn laid out the plan.
This is your morning report on ongoing events. As of last night, the Imperial government has declared martial law by order of Crown Prince Cedric. A military command center has been established, and Governor General Rufus has been appointed as its interim representative. Further, as of this morning, Railway access has been severely restricted, not only in Heimdall, but throughout all of Erebonia.
It's not an unknown background. They're just using the tragedy of Hamel. To their advantage. It is sad. That is how the orphan of Hamel is used. Kind of terrible.
We are currently using every resource at our disposal to determine the suspect's background.
No, I don't think so.
We will share this information with all of you the moment we are certain, so I ask that you wait for now, and above all, stay strong. I understand your anger, your sorrow, and your fear, and feel them just as keenly, if not more. And so I pledge to you, we will uncover the truth of this incident.
This is the morning news broadcast for Trista. We're told the Emperor's current status is still critical. At this point, it's hard to determine whether or not he'll be able to recover. We now have a message from Prince Olivert to share with you.
The Emperor has yet to regain consciousness. We cannot yet let our guards down. Do not become lost in rumors and hearsay. Remain steadfast and support one another through this dark time. Have faith that the light of hope will yet show itself and illuminate the path ahead.
Sad. Despair.
I never thought Ash would... We had our differences at first, but he wasn't a bad person. After everything we overcame together, we grew to understand each other. And I know now, there is absolutely no way he's the kind of person who would commit such an atrocity.
I agree. He was definitely a troublemaking punk, but he wasn't selfish or irresponsible. And despite his lone wolf tough guy act, He'd always help us when we needed him. But looking back, something may have been a little off about him.
It was quite the surprise to hear he was from Hamel. Tita, you knew someone else who was born there, right?
Yeah, I didn't know there was another survivor. He's in Liberl right now. I'd like to contact him if possible.
Unfortunately, we can't use the communication network, and we're not allowed to board Panzer's soldats. To be honest, I'm beginning to worry about Altina, too.
Yeah. Maybe we should have stopped her from going.
Yeah, but orders are orders. It's not like she can really just not go.
Reen?
Never thought that kid could have done something like that.
It's my fault. Even though he seemed like he was tough, I always knew he was a bit unstable too. I should have done something about it after our trip to Hamel. But I kept getting sidetracked by other problems. I failed him as his instructor.
That's not true, Reen. This is my first time being an instructor, and I'm still a total half-ass. Toe is new here too. You can't just expect to be perfect at it after only a few months.
True.
That's right, Reen. I think the important thing is what you do next. Altina's already hard at work, right?
Well...
I received a message through the emergency channel. We've been called to gather. I must report to Intelligence Division HQ.
But...
Are you going to be okay? Right now, things are...
There is no need to worry. I'm sure Milliam and Major Arundel will be there as well. However, I'm more worried about Ash.
Well...
What he did was so out of the blue. There must be something going on behind the scenes.
True.
And that black haze. I bet it had something to do with it.
That's the only conclusion I can come to.
It's possible he was being controlled by some manner of chemical or hypnosis. It is also fairly likely something of a magical nature was involved as well. Therefore, I will attempt to gain as much information as possible. I refuse to leave a fellow member of Class 7 behind.
Oh.
Allie.
You've grown a lot.
True.
I agree. She's become very dependable.
True.
Even if you've been summoned, don't forget, you're still a student of Thor's. If they try to limit your actions, let us know through the emergency comm network. I'll come get you, even if I need to use Valimar to do it.
Instructor Reen.
Yeah, us too. We'll definitely come help you.
No matter what.
Please be careful.
Thank you, everyone. I will do my best not to cause you trouble.
Allie's grown so much since when we first met her. Yeah. We have other students we have to look out for.
Reen, is Tilly there?
Sad. I wonder if she's okay. Milliam seems a bit panicked.
No, not me. Lecter's busy with something too. So that means I'm too late. Oh no, it's nothing. I'll take care of it, so don't worry.
Sad. Yeah, we all know that's not true. True. I see. It's nerve-wracking.
We cannot, we must not, and we will not. With blood and with iron, we shall mete out justice. Well played, Armbrust.
Dearest people of Heimdall, and all citizens of Erebonia, I am Cedric Ryce Arnor, son of Emperor Eugent. The Emperor yet remains in critical condition. Needless to say, we have the most skilled doctors available to attend to him. But the situation is still dire. We would greatly appreciate if everyone would pray for Adios to see him through this.
Sad.
However, this incident demonstrates without a shadow of a doubt the scope of the threat looming over our nation, and the identity of the foreign power that orchestrated this tragedy.
No, I don't think so.
In my father's stead, as Crown Prince, I hereby entrust the fate of our nation to a man I'm sure you may all be familiar with, Chancellor Gileath Osborne. Alongside him will be Governor General Rufus Alberea, who has already proven himself instrumental in overseeing the military command center.
I am Rufus Alberea, interim representative during this period of martial law. We are still in the process of investigating the events that occurred at Valflame Palace. However, we have identified the weapon that was used. It was a handgun manufactured in the Republic of Calvard. It was a Verne Company make.
Yeah, but you're failing to
It was made of a
mention
material
that Ash
that
has
allowed
never
it to pass
been
through
to
metal
Calvard.
detectors without being discovered. Further, It has come to light that in the past few days, nearly 100 Calvardian spies had infiltrated Heimdall.
For espionage, not sabotage. Though, they were just looking to gain information.
I am Gileath Osborne, Chancellor of the Empire of Erebonia. It pains me beyond description that we can do nothing
Hello,
more
Alexander.
for His
What's
Majesty
up? How are you? Thank you for coming
than
back into my
simply pray he
stream.
pulls through.
I hope you're having a fantastic week.
My inability
that is Reen's
to
father.
prevent this tragedy leaves me shaking with shame and regret.
Good. Fog, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Just getting to the final
But
chapter
I
of
ask you,
Cold Steel 3.
Is
Very
this
cool.
the time to cower in our homes? To sit and wait and worry? No, it is most emphatically not. After countless instances of military activity at our borders, our neighbor has finally become brazen enough to send spies into our capital.
Yeah, but he's like trying to frame the spies for the tragedy and like make it seem like it's one big orchestrated event.
And
it wasn't.
now this. The message they have
I get they're
sent
just
us
trying to use this
is
to
clear.
fuel the fire because they want to go to war with
For
Calvert.
hundreds of years now, they have
Little bit
been a
frustrating.
menace to our nation. But this is no less than a declaration of war. We can no longer ignore the threat at our eastern borders. The Republic of Calvert.
Needless to say, we would be foolish to take such a country lightly. Their size and military might are nearly equal to our own. Therefore, in order to survive, we must make a decision.
We must put aside the difference between noble and commoner, between individuals and organizations. In order to overcome this dire threat to our way of life, every citizen of Erebonia must come together as one. To enable such a feat, we will establish a new law in the coming days. It shall be known as the National Mobilization Law!
No. That law is so bad for you guys. It's gonna reduce your quality of life significantly. It's not a way anyone wants to live. Yes. Yes. Crow shot Osborne in his heart near the end of Cold Steel 1, which killed him temporarily. True. However, we can clearly see he is alive and well. What can you do? Yeah. Yes. Yes, absolutely. That is what happened. I mean, it's speculation with a lot of evidence. Theory crafting,
Emma,
some might
Gaius.
say.
Reen, are you at camp?
We need to meet up and talk about everything that's happening, including that speech just now. Also, there are some people you need to meet.
I have no issue with it. How about you?
Very well. We'd like to know the situation ourselves. But how do we leave the camp?
Good point. I don't think the Imperial Defense Force is just gonna let us waltz out of here.
Right, but we need to find an excuse so they'll let Reen out.
Oh, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Pogs, lean.
Celine! What? Is that Class 7's...
Mascot? Kind of.
So the familiar's here.
What could you do?
Shut up and follow me. Get moving already.
Oh yes, it's
Follow you
pleasant as
where?
ever.
Do you recall that old oak tree in the center of camp? I'll summon a magic circle by it that will let you travel through the spirit veins.
You can do that?
Man, this magic stuff sure is handy.
True.
Take us with you.
Come here, little kitty. True.
You guys.
Hey, all of you.
Don't try to claim this doesn't concern us. Ash is our classmate.
And
We're worried
Altina.
about Altina too, so please let us go with you.
True.
Come to think of it, this totally falls under our special ops missions, right?
Got a point.
All right. Class 7, resume special ops missions.
Yes, sir! I don't care which of you tags along, let's just go already.
I need all of you to be careful.
If things get dangerous, give us a call.
If you're going to go, at least make sure you're fully prepared.
May Adios watch over you. Take care.
I want to know how many Black Sumerian shards I have. Do I have access to the final weapons at this point? Because if so, I'm gonna equip them, but wasn't sure. Status drops, which I don't really need. Okay, so Stark give you the last issues of the Imperial Chronicles. Let's shower twice first.
Oh, that was so refreshing.
Ah, how refreshing.
True. True. Very good deduction skills. Okay. So she will use the Vulcan gem. Let me make sure your cords are fine. Maybe I'll make you a crit machine, you know? EP ATS was 40. Maybe I will just keep this. Maybe I'll do impenetrable shields. Next, I have Seraphic Ring from Sophia, so I feel like it's probably better on her. Maybe I'll get the Rockin' Gem. Maybe I'll give you an Abyss Shadow. I guess I should probably give you a speed gem. Okay. That's probably better. Okay. Talk to Stark. Where the fuck is Stark? True. Everyone believes in him. Yes. True. Yeah. I mean, everyone in the branch campus is pretty close. Pretty small campus, so... You know, we've all been through a lot together. I feel like you don't need this. It does give you speed +5, which is nice, though. Yeah, maybe you do need it. I lied. Just for the speed. Becky. Sandy. True. Hog. True. Vulcan gem, fog. Gradual EFE recovery. Try to get... I want to try to maximize people's quartz because I have so much CP and C5th and stuff. Yeah. True.
Help! Thanks. I'll help. Thanks. I'll help. Thanks. I'll help. Thanks.
I need to trade with someone. Pablo, can you trade? Yeah. Yeah. He's not a bad guy. Not the type to just randomly shoot the Emperor out of, you know, revenge or anything.
Have a look-see. Be well.
What should I... Come again! What should I enhance? Come again!
True. Got some good friends.
Let's... Wow, you got...
Easy. Okay, so apparently there is a hidden quest. I would like to figure out who I can trade stuff with.
You've got good taste. Give it a try. You've got good taste. Give it a try.
Where is he? I don't understand where he could be. Is he maybe in car 1? Yeah. Pog. True. Okay. Maybe he's in car 1. Well, he's not. I don't know where he is. So there is a hidden quest. Should back up your save file. Would be Cyrus Master Quartz. Okay, for this. Do you have anything that can protect you from lethal attacks? Maybe I give you... Which one is adamant shield? This. Maybe I'll put this on you for now.
I look forward to next time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Maybe Aurelia can help us. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's fair. Also, trying to stop Aurelia from fighting is like, I don't know, trying to stop a dog from chasing a bone. It's just not gonna happen. Some solid points that were made. True. Good shit, Aurelia. Tell him to stay in his lane. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's very Aurelia. Imagine underestimating Aurelia. People do it all the time, even though everyone knows that she's a monster. It's just she's an even greater monster than you would have initially thought. You know, what could you do? Yeah. Green looks so cool and uses his power.
Now, give it your all.
I'm up!
Let's go! Raging fire formation! Ha!
Let's go!
Yeah!
Adamant shield just in case.
I'm up! It's my turn! Take this! It's my turn! Let's go!
Now we have
It's my turn!
a lot of protection in case if she randomly brings out some S-craft or something.
Well done. Turn to prismatic
Take this! Let's go!
Now
Let's
we
go!
can counterattack her.
Take
That's where
this!
most of our damage is going to come from.
Interesting.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Show me you can withstand.
This is why we have the reflect. Physical immunity on. Also, I'm pretty sure our quartz gives us physical reflect.
Rakshasa! Onslaught!
I'm up!
I need to use the restroom really fast, so I'll be right back. Okay, very cool, very pog. Ready to win this fight versus Regalia.
Take this! I'm up! It's my turn! It's my turn! Ha! Let's go!
Well done!
Let's go! Take this! It's my turn!
Well done!
Take this!
Well done.
For everyone's sake, I can't afford to lose!
Easy. Pog. I mean, she's a monster. Pog. Yes. Yes. Doesn't matter if you have a power if you can't do anything with it, you know? Can't help people with it. Easy. Okay. You can take. Oh, wait. Do the scene. Okay, okay.
Reen!
You guys!
It's everyone from the old Class 7.
I'm glad you made it out.
Good work, Celine.
It was nothing.
Oh, so you all came with him?
That's right.
We may slow you down a little, however.
Not at all. It will be a relief to have you with us.
All this concerns you guys just as much as it does us.
Milliam isn't with you after all.
Yes, she rushed off this morning, and I haven't been able to contact her since. What in the world could she be doing at a time like this?
When she called you, it seemed like she was worried about Allie, right?
Yeah, something's definitely going on. We'll just have to leave it to Milliam for now.
Yes.
I'm worried. But I'm sure she'll be fine.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. One of my roommates needed help with something. But I am back. Okay. So first, let's go over here. Take this picture, or look at Crow's grave. Yeah? Yeah, no one expected the turn of events that happened in Cold Steel 2. That was insane. Or maybe some players thought that would happen, but at least none of Class 7. Yeah. True. True.
Oh, the sky is making me uneasy.
It's as though it's foreshadowing the worst of what's to come.
The spirit veins are a mess too.
Okay. Okay. So let's go and defeat this quest monster. I wasn't sure if we need to defeat it right now, but turns out we do.
I'm up!
It's my turn!
Let me look at the tactics.
It's big. Let's be careful.
A worthy opponent.
Take this!
All right, let's fall back later.
Didn't realize it was following me, my bad.
A daunting foe.
How's
Let's
this?
test our might.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
Sit!
All right. You can't escape. Our chance.
Too slow!
It's my turn.
to see Yuna's craft.
There! Man, that's good.
Take this! Now!
Keep it up! This is it! Ah! One more! I'll finish it. Excel Breaker!
My turn.
Very pog.
There!
It's mine!
It's my turn.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer! Yes! Arcus activate!
Let's go! Sit! Now!
Keep it up! Ha!
Let's go! Ha! Now!
Keep it up! It's my turn.
Ha! Now's our chance!
An opening! Let's go!
Breakthrough!
My
Sledgehammer!
turn. Eight's down.
It's mine! Here I go!
My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now!
I want to see the support conversation between Yuna and Kurt. That's why I'm like being kind of careful.
Seventh flash! Shredded leaves!
I think I've seen it, but I just want to double check.
Here I go!
Or maybe I should do Yuna and Ali. That might be Pog. Oh wait, Ali isn't here. Guess Yuna and Kurt is. Maybe I do this.
Time barrier! Break!
It's my turn.
Maybe I should do Yuna and Muse. I feel like I haven't seen that.
This'll get a bit spicy. Fire!
Now's our chance. Now, Yuna.
Okay! Yeah, yeah!
Let's go!
Okay. Well, I guess Rin and Yuna it is.
Ha! Now!
It's mine!
This is it!
We did it, instructor!
Yeah, that was perfect.
Okay, I see. It's not bad. Let's go back to camp just to heal, even though we technically can't do this, but we're gonna, you know. 'Cause technically,
I feel revitalized.
we already got teleported.
I
but
feel revitalized.
breaking character for a second. What can you do? Okay. So we took care of that monster. Now we can head to Heimdall. Yeah? Something important is happening in the capital? I wonder what Gaius is gonna do to help. Emma, you know what to do. True, Yamato.
Silver gleam of knowledge and shining jade winds. Let your opposed powers be as a gale across the skies of their souls.
Fog. Is your name Yamato from One Piece? Or
We
is
are
it a
acting on
different-
orders for our mission. The students of the branch campus are accompanying us for this mission. There is nothing strange about us being here. Please inform the other members of the military police to allow us to pass, should they see us.
Pog. Easy. Kira Yamato, I see. Have you been, Milamuk, still in the trails? Yes. I do always end up coming back to this game because I love it. Very excited for the new the new Trails game to come out. How have you been, Yamato? Thank you for coming back onto my stream. I mean, I believe she told them to inform them to let us pass. So I believe she put a spell. Or an advanced spell. You're gonna love it, it's one of my favorites. Pog. True. Did you already play it, Yamato? I didn't think the English version came out yet. I thought only the Japanese version has been released. Yep, I played Sky 1, 2, and 3, and 0 in Azure and PSP. Pog. Through a translation. I see. Are the translations actually good? Well, I played beta translations. They were pretty good. I see. How would you rate the games? Trails, 0, Azure, and Sky. Or not Trails, sorry, Cold Steel. How would you rate all of the Trails games? Yeah. Yep. Not sure if we should be talking about this on public transportation, but it's okay. Hopefully nobody can hear us. Crossfall the Cold Steel, then Sky. I see. Interesting. I have 0, but I haven't actually played more than probably like a chapter, I'd say. I just like how pretty Cold Steel is. I have the Sky games also, but I'm kind of lost, so I haven't really played it. Also, I just feel like the Cold Steel games are like, I don't know, it feels like you're watching an anime, which is why I like it. Wait till the newer ones get localized, you'll love them. I see. Okay, I hope so. I mean, I don't know, unless if you think it'll ruin, like, the experience, my experience playing the games, then, like, don't tell me. But are a lot of Cold Steel characters, or, like, Estelle and Joshua, I don't really care too much
next
about
stop is
characters
Heimdall
in
Central
Sky.
Station. Heimdall Central Station.
I mean, I guess I did watch someone play through
Please
Sky,
make
so I know
sure
the
you have
story,
all your
I know some of the
belongings
characters,
before exiting
but
the tram.
I've heard that, like, Altina is gonna be in the new game. I've heard that Emma's probably in the new game, I think. And I've heard that maybe Estelle and Joshua might be. I'm not entirely sure, though. But do you know what characters I can look forward to? Because I really... That's like... I don't know. I love when games cross-reference each other. I think it's a very poggers thing. And it makes you feel like you have the full experience, you know? Because you played the other games. Fee will be in it? Pog. Is Reen gonna be in it? I really hope Reen's gonna be in it. Let me see. We can update character profiles, but we already have all of the character profiles. Talk to you. Green is kind of in the new continent, but he kind of gets defeated by the new girl with the sword, so he's out of commission. What the fuck? Imagine getting defeated? This is the final book you can buy for talking to people. I already have the walking library. Okay. Let's go to... Scroll down. Yeah, she cuts off his sword? What the fuck? How does she cut off his sword? Tifa, think. I mean, I guess that's a spoiler. That's fucked up. She ambushed him in the woods? I see. But Ring can sense people. How can he get ambushed? You know? People think. They tell the story in Trails to Revere. I see. Well, at least she doesn't kill him. Pog. I guess if she's the main character, I doubt that she's that type of person, to be fair. Also, it is a Trails game, so... She uses the same bladed style Reen does. She uses the 8 leaves style, do you mean? So I guess she can sense him too? I see. People think. Because I guess Reen did say that he is supposed to be like the lightness that you can find in the darkness or whatever. That's supposed to be like the branch of the 8 leaves that he is. So that would make sense that she's like a different... Like, we learn more about the 8 leaves. Will we get to meet Reen's master and Cassius's master? Master Yun Ka-Fai, or whatever his name is. Hello, Lil. Ak, what's up? How are you? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I'm just vibing, playing some Cold Steel. How are you? That would be very interesting, though, to learn more about the... 8 leaves, 1 blade. Also, Have any of you guys heard that the new anime is going to come out? I'm very, very, very excited to watch it. I guess some episodes already have come out, but I've been waiting for more episodes to get released so that way I could binge it, you know? If you have Black Sumerian ore... Wait. I guess I don't have Black Sumerian ore because I made the weapon beforehand. That's okay. I already have the trophy for max AP, so it's not the end of the world. Oh wait. No, 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 no. I need to do something. I can't get the ore. We need to go to general store. You mean in Rivera? I'm waiting for the anime to finish so I can binge too. Pog. I really, really, really hope the anime is good. I thought Reen was in the anime, so I'm excited about that. I'm a big fan. Okay. I guess while we're here, we can... Because I have so much, quartz. So many. Well, does anyone need anything in particular? Sevenfold gem? Maybe I could get more of those. Or, actually, I can do this in the dungeon. I don't need to do this now. It'll just be easier. The anime takes place between 2 and 3, so you will see Reen in it for sure. Fog. How many games? Do we know how many games they're gonna release? For Trails in Revere? Okay. Let's go talk to the professor. Trails in Revere is basically the last chapter of Cold Steel, so it's 1. I see. Do we know how many games though they're gonna release in the series? Like, you know how Sky has 3, Cold Steel's 4, maybe they'll release 5. Pause champ. Wait, I have Black Sumerian ore, no? Why is this not triggering the request? Did I not actually click yes? Maybe I didn't actually click yes. No, I do have one. Sky is 2, Crosswell is 2, Cold Steel is 4, Revere is 1 game. Oh, sorry. I'm not talking about Revere. I was talking about Azure. My bad, my bad, my bad. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Both are pretty sad, still.
Oh, Zero and Azure are just 2 games in Crossbell? No, that's not what it's called then. I'm talking about the new game series that's coming out. It's like a completely different... maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm just confusing it with, Revere? Maybe I just misinterpreted information, but I thought that there was a new Trails series that was being released. That was, like, intended to be a series. I might have misinterpreted information, though. I haven't really been keeping up to date with, updates. No. That's so annoying. Okay, but whatever. We know that we have access to Black Sumerian or weapons, so I am going to equip people with that. The best weapons. That one! Yeah, that one! That game! That's the one that I meant. Kuro no Kaseki? Also, I guess I just have to have Tita use my Black Sumerian ore, or maybe Schmidt will... Maybe it's just bugged, because I built a different weapon earlier. Altina Nash's strongest weapon can only be forged on subsequent playthroughs. I see, that's why I have their weapons. Okay. Now we need to go to the museum. Nope. What can you do? So far, there are only 2 games. But do we know how many that are going to be released? How many do you think they're going to release? I wish that there is a game, or I guess maybe... There are a lot of Switch games that are open world and pretty, but I don't know. I feel like I tried playing Xenoblade Chronicles because one of my friends who is really into Cold Steel, or the Trails game in general, he has pretty good taste in games. But he recommended that to me, and I did not like that. I could not get into that. But I feel like Xenoblade Chronicles is very close to like a JRPG, you know? I tried playing Breath of the Wild. I think I just like turn-based JRPGs. I wish that there were more games like that available and stuff, like with good stories. I need more games to play. Falcom said the series is 70% complete, so I'm not sure. I see! Okay. We need to go into the catacombs. And then... Let's go down. Okay.
A daunting...
Be on guard! It's
I miss
strong!
turn-based RPGs. Every game is going different. Even Chrono Trigger is slowly reverting. I see.
It's my turn!
What kind of game is it gonna be?
Sit!
It's my turn!
not big enough.
You can't escape! Fire! Our chance!
An opening!
Let's go!
You ran the battlefield in Kurono Kaseki. It's not like turn-based anymore. I see. Well, maybe I would still like it though, because it's like, I don't know. Maybe I could get into it because it's kind of like the same, or like similar. I'm sure because it's the same creator. Not sure though. I'd have to play it to make a decision.
Yeah, eight's down.
Keep it up! Yes!
I don't remember if your attacks are
Resonate! Divine Song Formation!
magical. I don't remember.
There!
Take this! Now!
It's mine!
It's my turn! Sit!
Yes! There!
Very well. There!
Keep it up!
All right! You can't escape!
It's my turn!
Do I really not have any time? Sad.
I'm going! Arcus,
I'm up.
activate!
I hated this boss.
Now!
It's mine!
My turn.
There!
So tanky.
All right! You can't escape!
Let's go.
Sit! Now!
It's mine! We did it, instructor!
Yeah, that was perfect.
I must train
should have
even-
just waited so that way I could have gotten the support conversation between Kurt and Yuna, but I feel like I've already seen it. I've had to have already seen it. Okay. Did this hidden quest and let's go back to the field exercise camp and report back to Aurelia.
I look forward to next time.
$27 AP leeway for reaching max rank. I see. There's some extra optional scenes. Let me just get Yuna back her.
Oh, that was so
CP.
refreshing.
Okay. I don't think I really care about the extra scenes right now. I do want to do this though.
The Heimdall Cathedral.
It feels oddly quiet around here. Let's go inside after we've finished any other business we have.
Are in the final stretch? Yes, sir. I am indeed. I'm very hyped to play Cold Steel 4 again. I believe out of the 4 games, I mean 3 is really good. 3 leaves you feeling pretty mad, you know? I don't know. But 4 might be my favorite. Yeah. It's basically Cold Steel 2 all over again. True. I mean, I guess. But different problems arise, you know? I think it's kind of like the transition from, like, I don't know, Civil War. Fuck Calvard, you know? Even though we're still having a lot of internal conflict. Pog, Elise. Hmm. Yeah. My roommate got me cookies. They actually look kind of bomb, TBH. What do you think is your favorite flavor of cookie? I'm a big oatmeal chocolate chip fan. it's good that we got to talk to her. And that she was able to get some of her priorities in check before everything goes down. Okay. Now that we're done with that, I believe the only thing left to do is to progress.
So, you've arrived at last.
Rosine?
Yes, it's good to see you all again. Please, come in. They're waiting for you just over there.
Ah, I'm glad you all finally made it. The church has decided this issue now merits the attention of the Congregation for the Sacraments. As such, the Archbishop and all the staff here have been moved to another location. Thank you for all your diligence, Rosine. I'd feel much better if you were to stand watch over the front door now, just in case.
Yes, understood. Leave it to me.
Yep. Both of
Let
you.
me introduce you. This man is a member of the Gralsritter, a division of the Septian Church. He's the second in command, in fact. Thomas Lysander. He holds the seat of Second Dominion and is sometimes known by his title, the Partitioner.
OMG, it's Thomas. He's the leader of the church. Who wouldn't have known, XD? Yes.
Now allow me to introduce you. This man is one of the Gralsritter's 12 Dominion, the successor to the 8th Dominion, Gaius Warzel.
Pog. Easy.
Yeah, a lot happened all at once. After graduating from Thors, I returned to Nord and began observing the struggle between Erebonia and Calvard. However, I began to feel something dark and sinister carried on the winds of the plateaus. I consulted my father and the chief, and eventually my old teacher, Father Barkhorn, came to visit. You might remember the name. He was the traveling priest we chased after during the Civil War. But it turns out, he was also the 8th Dominion of the Gralsritter, with the title the Roaring Lion. He was an extremely skilled knight who investigated the Salt Pale in Northumbria and trained Brigadier General Bardius. Apparently, he was worried and came to Nord to check up on me. He explained to me that what I had been sensing was called the Gale of Ruin. I'm not sure why I'm able to sense it, Maybe it's because I'm a descendant of those who fought alongside the Lionheart Emperor. I mentioned this to him and he came to a realization. But then it happened. A Calvardian ship that broke past the 7th Armored Division attacked my village.
Sad.
My father was away at the time. I fought back in an attempt to protect my family, but it was no use. Right as I prepared myself for death, my teacher threw his huge body in the way to protect me. And as he lay there dying, he passed his stigma onto me. Across the nearly 1,000-year history of the Grolsritter, its highest-ranking members have each borne one of 12 sacred markings. This was one of those markings.
Sad. Pog, a hero.
Grandmother! Stop hiding! Come out already!
You're the one who called us here in the first place, aren't you?
I only hid myself so as not to interrupt your discussion.
Hog. Roselia.
Indeed. But you may simply call me Rose. I had you all gather here for one reason. To explain to you the background between the Hexen clan and the church.
It's not as though we don't believe in Adios. There have been some differences in opinion over the years, but we and the church have worked together on a number of occasions.
For example, during the War of the Lions, or the vampire incident in the Middle Ages. Not to mention the fight against the Dark Dragon 800 years ago.
But all that was just Rose sticking her nose into other people's business.
Legend has it, Emperor Dreikel's camp was once visited by a good witch. And the novel Red Moon Rose features a vampire hunter affiliated with the church who was, in truth, the true ancestor of the vampires. The woman you now see before you was both of these people, even if she looks a bit different.
800 or so. However, you should know that my situation is somewhat unique. All other witches are normal humans. Except, of course, for the fact that they are all descendants of those who once guarded the Septarian of Fire.
chat. This is important information. Yeah. You know, it's probably centered around the Phantasmal Blaze plan that Osborne took. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sounds about right. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. All of this is true.
In the beginning, this land housed two of the Septarian. The Arc Rouge, Septarian of fire and wielder of fierce power. The Lost Zem, Septarian of earth and bearer of unyielding endurance. each assumed the form of a colossal guardian and went about granting boons and performing miracles for its people. For a few centuries, the land of Erebonia prospered, but eventually, its people began to vie for power and control. The Septarians had always granted their people's wishes, but now, their peoples each wished for the other's destruction. And so, the two colossi began fighting. Their battle ravaged the earth and split the sky, devastating the entire region. The humans tried to stop them, but it was in vain. The Septarians' fight continued 1,000 days, scorching the land black. When the battle ended at long last, it was a tie. Exhausting their power in one final strike, the two Septarian were blown away, left as nothing but empty shells. Yet the tale did not end there.
The power expelled by each Septarian collided and became one, resulting in the creation of an entirely new entity. The Great One, the Septarian of Steel. It was an existence created from the union of fire and earth. It was beyond anything else in this realm. It was the ultimate source of power. Though things seemed fine at first, the survivors of the war soon realized the eternal conflict within it. They knew this conflict would cause it to grow ever more unstable, and that it was not something that could be handled by mankind.
With the Holy Beast's assistance, the kins of fire and earth joined together to see the Great One sealed away. However, each of their attempts ended in failure. Left with no other options, they resorted to their final plan. The Great One would remain whole in the higher plane, yet its physical incarnation in this world split into numerous shards. It was this final gambit that saw disaster averted.
Indeed, their combined efforts bore fruit. The Kin of Earth created 7 vessels, while the Kin of Fire split the Great One's power and infused each vessel with a part of it.
7 dolls in the form of knights, each bearing the Great One's power, the Divine Knights.
Pog. Easy.
"900 years ago, Heimdall was a small city of only about 50,000 people. However, it was one of the burgeoning centers of culture for the region. The Septian Church had finished construction on the Heimdall Cathedral, and there were plans to develop the city even further. But it was then the Dark Dragon appeared, blanketing Heimdall in miasma and transforming it into a city of the dead. Emperor Astorius chose to lead his people south and made St. Arc the new capital of Erebonia.
In helping Emperor Astorius deal with this crisis, the Hexen clan and gnomes each suffered substantial losses. The Hexen clan lost its elder, and the gnomes, their holy beast. And so ended their alliance. The final time they spoke would be a century later. It was when Emperor Hector awakened the Vermilion Knight to reclaim Heimdall from the Dark Dragon. He did so at the urging of the chief of the gnomes and the new elder of the Hexen clan, myself. However, the Emperor fell to the Dark Dragon's miasma, and the Vermilion Knight to its curse.
Sad.
The Emperor's son had the chief of the gnomes and myself seal the cursed knight deep below the Imperial Palace. That would be the last act our two clans performed together. I do not know why, but the gnomes cut off contact with our clan and hid themselves away. In the 800 years that followed, whenever war struck Erebonia, a divine knight would enter the stage, demonstrate its might, then vanish. I was certain the gnomes were involved, yet all we could do was guide awakeners on the proper course. This unending pattern reached its most fevered peak 250 years ago during the War of the Lions. The false Emperor Orthros unearthed the cursed Vermilion Knight, and a mercenary under Prince Lucius' employ awakened the Palatinate Knight. Prince Dreichels found the Ashen Knight, and Leanne the Argent Knight. The four awakened at once, made for a grand war indeed.
Yes. Yes. Sad. Sad. What can you do? Sad. True.
I see. I see. Well, I'm sure we're about to find out. I see. I wonder if we know anyone like that. Or if we've met anyone like that. Yeah. Just a bit.
When the sacrifice is made and the ancient blood flows, the path to the Grawl of Erebos shall open. When the tainted holy beast is pierced by the blade of World's End, and its blood fills the Grawl, the great twilight shall fall upon the land.
Muse?
Is something the matter?
Oh?
You realize something?
Yeah.
Right now, we need any straw we can grasp at.
Anything at all could help, no matter how small.
Yes, you're right.
Muse's
That term,
pretty sharp.
Originator Zero. Could that be OZ, perhaps?
That's what the Black Workshop called Millium and Altina.
They're model numbers.
OZ.
What are you talking about?
So you finally made it.
That voice.
Vita! Ah, so the prodigal granddaughter returns.
Misty, Vita!
I heard you had been acting on your own.
Nice to see you again, grandmother. Emma, Celine, and Class 7 too. And thank you for mediating, Mr. Lysander.
Oh, don't even mention it. It always breaks my heart to see a family torn apart so.
Vita, why? You really don't plan on ever coming back, do you?
That's correct. As I said before, my allegiance will forever lie with the Grandmaster. I can't return to you and grandmother. I can never go back to the way I used to be. Just like the Steel Maiden.
Seriously, who even is this Grandmaster person?
I have no clue. But it is clear she is quite taken with them. So do tell, Vita. If you have not decided to return to us, why show yourself now? Has Ouroboros finally decided upon its course of action?
Yes. After our experiments with the 3 ions, the 6 other Anguis came to a unanimous decision. They decided to ignore my warning. They will work with the Chancellor and the Gnomes to bring about the Great Twilight, completing the Phantasmal Blaze plan.
That's... So that's how it is. The reason Ouroboros was so quiet the past month wasn't because they left Erebonia.
It was to carry out their plan, and determine whether they should work alongside enemies and traitors.
How can that be? If that were the case, it means...
They're all our enemies?
Is this?
It's not the cathedral's bell.
Huh? I think I recognize it from Crossbell.
You do?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I remember hearing it right before the incidents in Crossbell, when we were still independent. Oh! The one from the museum!
The bell from Stargazer's Tower?
But the sound's coming from a different direction than the museum.
The Phantasmal Blaze Plan. What a fitting name. I wonder how much of this she foresaw.
That is quite enough mumbling to yourself. If you know what is going on, show us!
It'll be a bit tough without Grianos. I'll need your help, grandmother. Emma, Celine, you too.
Yes! Ugh, I'm not your slave.
Paltina. Whole pack of monsters. I believe we recognize some people in the crowd. What can you do?
Now then, let us say we celebrate the continuation of the Phantasmal Blaze plan by ringing in the Great Twilight. I, Enforcer number 0, the Fool, shall play the opening note.
Check that out!
Huh. Sure is something.
Well, how about that?
So, the beginning of the end, is it?
Deja vu.
The Grawl of Erebos. Just as the Black Records foretold.
The crypt where the great power will be reborn.
Reen. Eustace.
Couldn't have guessed this is how my day would turn out when I woke up this morning.
Let us begin. It is time. Chief of the Gnomes and head of the workshop, show me the way, Black Alberic.
As you wish, my lord.
I wonder how he became in charge of the Black Workshop. Monka S.
Rufus. Millium.
Was that Allie?
Yes. But why?
Boss, Zeno, and Leo.
Azure Siegfried.
And that guy in the lab coat, isn't that...
The Blazing Demon and the Fool were there as well.
So that's the maiden.
Why? We just spoke this morning and... What's going on?
Lisa.
That man's name was Lumen or something like that, right? His hair looked different.
Franz Lumen.
Yeah.
The first disciple of G. Schmidt, and the deceased husband of the Reinford Group's chairman. Also known as Franz Reinford.
Elisa's father.
Ah. So he has been lurking in the shadows these past 20 years.
Yes. Perhaps for the sake of working with the Chancellor, to engineer this very moment.
Elisa.
Snap out of it! Now's not the time! As a bracer, I can't just sit here and let them pull off whatever that Twilight crap is they're planning. How about all of you?
She's right. We can't stop here.
We gathered together to do whatever we could to help.
True.
Our goal remains unchanged.
Yep, true.
Elisa, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, Vita, what will you do now?
Well, I'd like to charge in there alongside the rest of you, mostly out of spite. Unfortunately, I suspect things won't be quite that easy.
What do you...
Something's...
There's a turbulent swirl in the mana.
Was that? I believe so.
Sir Lysander, Sir Gaius, cryptids and magic knights have appeared all over the city.
Monka S. I believe I'm going to end my stream here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me though. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night and I'll see you guys soon.